Hello and welcome to my home. My name is Jackie, and I have this. This is a Teton Dooney and Burke bag from the 90s. This bag was the it bag when I was in high school, and this is the bag I had in high school. Now, not this exact bag. The bag I had in high school was gifted to me by my friend, my sister's friend. Her mother had picked up a couple of them from a flea market. So their authenticity was not authentic. And she didn't want to use them because they were inauthentic. And I said, "Well, you sure to use it?" I didn't care. It was still a leather bag. I'm like, I love this bag. And I never had a Dooney and Burke bag. And when I realized the moral implications to counterfeiting items, I was like, oh, maybe I should keep this bag. So it went away. But I love that bag. And I've never been able to find one. So the first Goonie I ever purchased myself, I bought years later at Dillard's, and it was an Erica shoulder hobo bag. But I've always thought of this bag. I've always wanted this bag. I've always looked for this bag. And this bag is like a cult favorite because it was the it bag. And if you find them, they're beat up or they're really expensive. So when my sister found this at a random closed mentor, now normally closed mentors, which is a consignment thrifting store, they normally don't take bags of this vintage, but vintage is thin. So they took it. And my sister was there the day after they got the bag, just went on the floor. My sister bought it for $34.99. Mm-hmm. I was like, please buy that for me, please. And I missed the text. She says, Jackie, do you want this? And then I was like, and then when I saw it, I was like, Jennifer, 20 minutes after she texted me, like, please tell me you bought the bag. Please tell me you bought the bag. Please, I'll buy the bag from you. Please give me that bag. She did. She bought the bag. She was going to use it if I didn't want it. She just gambled, right? And she gambled right because this bag is phenomenal. This is the it bag. Look at this braided. Oh my gosh. The braided, just this braid alone. I can't even. And then look at the interior. This bag is pristine. You know, I don't know where this has been living in someone's closet. I did one round of leather conditioner on it. That's it. This is exactly how it came. It just needed a little bit of moisturizer. Mostly, most of these bags is at the very top. This is the thinnest leather on the whole bag because to get this to fold over, they thin it and then they have to stitch it. So you have to imagine you're stitching through this green leather, this blue leather, and this red leather. It's a lot of leather to stitch through. So this is a very thin leather. So that's the most delicate leather on the whole bag. And when you find these tend to be the most worn out is at the top. And then, the piping is also, the worn out item too. So this is just, I am so over the moon, excited, happy. That's Mr. Watson barking. Um, so I can't even describe the joy of having this bag. I never thought I'd find it. Every time I've looked at it, every time I've tried to buy it, it's been too expensive. I've been outbid. Something has happened. So this bag, for me to have this bag in my collection is just amazing. I can't, this is right up there with, you're buying your youth. I'll buy my youth. This is a bag I had in 1999. I had this bag. I use this bag. I am normally never that girl with the it bag. At the time, it's it. I had this bag at the time it was the it bag. So even though now it's not the it bag any longer, and it was a long time ago, in my mind, in my memories, I had the it bag and I have it now again, and I'm thrilled. And yeah, I'm gonna use this bag. You know, I have all these bags. Yes, I use them. I love them. Oh, so this is the vintage OG. And this one was gifted to me recently. I need to do a video on this one actually. We'll just combine it with this one. This was gifted to me by a friend. She didn't use it. This is in the canvas brown tomorrow large monogram. Now, this is what they make recently. This is what they made 20 years ago. So they're a little different because this is obviously a coated canvas and this is actually leather. The interiors are going to be different. The cord's different. Look at how they do the this is just a stitched. There's no grommets. This is stitched. This is a corded braid, you know. This has grommets for the cord to go through. They have a stop stitched back here, so you can't pull out the complete cording. Sometimes, and this doesn't have a tassel, so it's a singular loop system. Also, why we have a stop in the back, so that's where the closed loop is. You can take off the strap. Inside it's lined with a canvas, and there's actually pockets. We have pockets now, whereas the OG, the first It bag, there's no pockets. There's no pockets in this. There is a key keeper right here. This is the key keeper, and in here is the Made in the United States bag, or tag, I should say, with the serial number on the back side of this tag. So that's what you want to look for whenever you see a Dooney, is does it have this tag? There is a time period they didn't put that tag in, but this was often counterfeited, which, I had one at the time. So yeah, it was very much the It bag. The hardware is brass, this is just a fabulous fabulous bag. And I love both versions. I like this one as much as I love the other one. This one I love more now because this is really easy to carry. It's lightweight, it's worry free, it's beautiful, it has great coloring. The shoulder strap is easier to carry. This shoulder strap, because of the complicatedness and the smoothness of this type of leather, this likes to slide a little bit, so you have to hold it in such a way, but it's padded. So this, again, with weight, this bag is a very great bag. Empty, it's like falling off your shoulder. Most bags you have to have things in it to make it sit right on you. And it even still has the Dooney duck right here. So anyhow, this is my treasure. This is a treasure. I can't believe I have it. My twin sister found it for me, and score of the century. I found her dream Coach bag from high school, and she found my dream Dooney bag. So she's still running around with that vintage Coach bag because it was her dream bag. I repaired it. She uses it all the time, almost daily. This is the bag, and she's using that one in Portland leather goods. And then this is my dream bag. She doesn't like Dooney the way I love Dooney. She loves Coach and other things more, but I can't tell you. I'm trying to tell you how much I love this bag, and I am so thrilled to have it in my collection. I'm just happy I can show people now this is the bag I had in high school. This is what started my love for Dooney, and it wasn't even a Dooney. It was a Dooney imposter. It wasn't the real deal. So now that I have the real deal, I can rest. I can make peace with my younger self in my 20s and teens. Actually, I was 18 and 19 in high school. I graduated high school when I was 19. I was older. We started school late. We were held back one year. It happens. So I was an older teenager, and I was thrilled to get that bag. Then I'm thrilled to get this bag now. I'm actually more thrilled now because I now can make peace with my younger self for why did you buy that, or why did you use that thing that was not authentic. It's not the inauthenticity of it all. If it was inauthentic but didn't have the logo, I wouldn't matter. But the logo is trademarked, and that's what's copyrighted, and that's what intellectual property. So everybody has to make their own judgments on that. It's not in the United States, it's not illegal to own these items for personal use. It is illegal to trade in them. So you can't facilitate the sale. It's a loophole. It's weird. So I'm not in trouble for owning it. The person who sells it is the person who takes on all the risk. But I don't go with counterfeit anything anymore now that I know the intellectual property and I understand a little bit more. Back then in the 90s and the 80s, it was a different time. Now I know better. So anyhow, thank you so much for watching my video. Have a great day. Bye.